Hey everyone, if you are looking for a really affordable, natural, back-to-school makeup look, you have come to the right place. If you especially need help with eyes, this look is going to take you from start to finish on the eye look, and at the end I'll suggest some products for the rest of the face. But as you can see, the look is just very natural, very easy to achieve. One of the easiest looks I've done, I believe. And I'm using this quad from Maybelline from the new Stylish Smokes collection, and you look at this and you might think, wow, that's a smoky eye kit. But as you can see, you can make it very natural as well, and I hope you'll get some. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is prime my lid. This is just going to extend the wear of the shadows and keep them from creasing, and I kind of rotate between a lot of eye primers, but one that I think really does measure up to the more expensive ones is L'Oreal Decrease, and so I'm just gonna use the little applicator there to get that not only on my lid but also in the crease area, and just work that up a little bit. Just like so. And then I'm going to grab my new Maybelline palette in Stylish Smokes, and well, actually the collection is Stylish Smokes, and this one is called Charcoal Smokes. And you might see this and think, oh wow, that could give you a really dramatic eye, and it could, which is kind of why I thought this would be a good palette to use and recommend, because you can make this very natural for a back-to-school look, but you could also, with this very same palette, you know, one purchase, you could use this for a dance or for anything that's more formal that you wanted to use and make it a little more dramatic. So it's kind of one of those that can really do everything for you. So if you're really trying to save money, I mean, I think that would be a good idea. So anyway, what I'm going to do with that is use this shade. The shades are all labeled, which can make it even easier, but I'm going to use this shade that's labeled Lid, and grab my Sigma. This is actually my little travel SS239 brush. Isn't that cute? I'm going to be using that to apply that shade all over my lid. And this is just sort of a, I would call this like a medium shimmery taupe, and using shimmers right there on the lid can always make us look a little more awake, make our eyes pop just a little bit more. So just kind of layer that on as you see fit. Kind of gives you almost that little bit of a glossy effect to the lid, this shimmer does. And I'm just kind of blending it right up to the crease as well. And then I'm going to use this lightest shade that's labeled Brow Bone. It's really just a light silver. Get a little bit of that on the brush, and just to concentrate that on the inner corner here. Just like so. Okay, and then the next step, I'm going to grab a crease brush, and I'm going to use the shade labeled Crease right here. And this is more of a little bit, this I would say comes off in person as kind of a medium taupe, and this one has a little more silver or charcoal gray to it. So I'm going to use my Essence of Beauty medium, or I guess the medium crease brush, and just apply that to my crease. You could do a great outer V with these shades, especially the darkest kind of sparkly black shade in this kit. But for this, we do want to keep it somewhat natural, so I'm just applying that to kind of go with just the natural contours of my crease there. I'm not building it out in this area too much. So there we go. And then just for a touch of depth, see that shade that says Outer Corner right there? It's a black with some sparkle to it. I'm just using my fine crease brush just with a dot of that on there. I'm just putting a little bit of that right there in the outer corner. This is just going to kind of make our eyes seem a little bit bigger along with the way we do our liner here. So for the liner, I'm going to use my Almay eyeliner pencil in black. This is a 16-hour pencil, so it really does last, and it's a little bit creamier and a little bit easier to smudge if you wanted to do that than, say, Revlon Color Stay, although Revlon Color Stay is super long lasting as well. So I'm just going to apply this on basically the outer 2/3 of my eyelid here, my upper lid. Trying to stay right along the lash line, but if you're not super close, then just be aware that you can always take a Q-tip or a smudge tip and smudge this out. And I'm not really extending it too much. I'm just leaving myself a little place there where I can kind of blend in for what we're going to do on the lower lash line. Okay. So that'll work there for now. So now that I've just gotten kind of a rough line there, I'm going to take my blending tip, my sponge, sort of a sponge tip blender here, and just kind of soften that line just a bit. For the lower lash line, we're going to use that darkest shade. Use any kind of liner brush that you like. I'm going to use my Coastal Scents Angled Taklon liner brush, and just use that to kind of just join right in with that corner there that we made. So it's really just kind of, you're getting a finished corner there. And just bring it in about halfway. So it's keeping it really pretty soft, and if you want to top off that pencil liner you did with some of that black, you know, that would be good, because then you're also sort of setting that. And then on the inner half, if you want to just use that shade that you used on the lid there, it's kind of like that medium taupe shade. Just carry that right on in. It's just going to give you just super natural look. It's not like black liner all the way in. So just carry that in, and then if you have a very small brush, like a detail brush, I'm using my C148 mini contour brush from Coastal Scents, but a Q-tip could do this job as well. And I'm using that lightest shade that says Brow Bone. I'm just applying that right here in the inner corner just to give us a little more life there. And then take whatever fluffy brush you like in that Brow Bone shade, that lightest shade. I'm using my Sigma, another one of the travel brushes, the SS224, and just applying that really lightly right up to my eyebrow. For lashes, I am going to curl my lashes. Then I'm going to apply some of my Maybelline Lash Discovery Mascara on my upper and just a little bit on the lower lash line, and then I'll join you with the finish. Hey everyone, I'm back with this super natural back to school eye tutorial. Everything I used was from the drugstore, even on face makeup. I mean, basically a light foundation. I like the Almay Smart Shade makeup because it is fairly light coverage, but it still does give you some coverage on your face, and it's super easy to pick your shade because there's only a few and you just get close to your color family, and it really does blend in with your skin tone. But, you know, a light foundation like that, any kind of bronzer, I like the Milani bronzer in powder bronzer in light, just something to kind of put dust all over your face to give you a little color. And then any kind of peachy tone blush. CoverGirl Cheekers has a great selection of blushes, but I also like the Milani Minerals blush in Mai Tai. I've talked about that a lot. Just a dusting of that on the apples of your cheeks will really just give you some natural color to your face. And then of course the eye look is just, you know, using a palette that I think is a very good idea to pick up because it can go, you know, dark for any kind of dressy or nighttime occasion you might have, but for the day, I mean, you can make it look completely natural like I think we did here. So on my lips, I used this Beauty Rush lip gloss from Victoria's Secret, another affordable beauty buy here, and it's in Juiced Berry. So it's more kind of like a gel-based gloss that just has a hint of red to it, and then just to add even more kind of pigmentation to that, I used my Jordana Easy Liner in Baby Berry. Jordana products, I know I find them at my local Walgreens, and they're really cheap. You can get like 2 for $3 usually is the deal on them. And so I just went ahead and put the gloss on and then kind of ran over it with this Baby Berry pencil, filling in my lips just to give them a little more color. And anyway, this is definitely an affordable look that you can pull off for every day and really look natural, but just give your eyes and your lips a little definition. So thanks so much guys for watching, and have a great day.